The craziest part about rockets is not launching them, it's bringing them back alive. For decades, space travel had one massive problem. We were literally throwing away rockets after every launch. That changed with reusable rockets. Today, companies like SpaceX are landing rocket boosters back on Earth like something straight out of science fiction. And this one breakthrough is completely transforming the entire space industry. But here is the real question. How do reusable rockets actually work? And why is it so hard to put off? Let's break it down. The problem, think about this. Every time a rocket launches, the most powerful part, the rocket booster, does its job for about a minute and a half. And then it falls back to Earth, it's gone forever. We are talking about machines that cost tens of millions of dollars, used once and destroyed. Imagine doing that with cars or airplanes or even your phone. It sounds ridiculous, right? But that's exactly how the space industry worked for over 50 years. And that's why space missions were so expensive. A game-changing idea. Then came a bold idea. What if rockets didn't have to dispose it? What if they could fly to space, turn around, and land safely back on Earth, ready to fly again? That idea is called reusable rocket technology. And it's one of the biggest breakthroughs in modern engineering. How reusable rockets actually work. Let's simplify this. A rocket has two main parts. The top part carries satellites, or the bottom part, called the booster, does most of the heavy lifting. When reusable rockets, the booster doesn't just fall into the ocean anymore. Instead, it comes back. But here is where things get insane. Step 1. The flip. After reaching space, the booster is moving insanely fast. To return, it has to flip itself around mid-air. So the engine faces the direction it's traveling. That alone is incredibly difficult. Step 2. The boostback burn. Next, the rocket fires its engine again, but this time in reverse. This slows it down and changes its direction so it can head back toward the landing zone. Step 3. Surviving re-entry. As the booster falls back into Earth's atmosphere, It faces extreme heat and pressure. So what does it do? It fires its engines again, creating a protective cushion of exhaust then that helps shield it. Step 4. Steering like a pro. Now the rocket is basically in free fall. To control its direction, it uses grid fins, small wings like structures that guide it through the air. No human is controlling this. It's all done by onboard computers and GPS systems. Step 5. The final landing. This is the most critical moment. Just seconds before hitting the ground, the rocket fires one engine, slows itself down perfectly, deploys its landing legs, and touches down vertically. No crash, no explosion, just a perfect landing. Why this so hard? Now here is the truth. This process might sound smooth, but in reality, it's incredibly dangerous. Rockets have to restart engines in midair, control speed precisely, handle extreme heat, land with perfect time. One tiny mistake and everything explodes. And that's exactly what happens during many test flights. But every failure teaches engineers something new. Why reusable rockets matter? So, why should you care about reusable rockets? Because they change everything. When rockets can be reused, launch costs drop dramatically, more companies can access space, satellites become cheaper, internet coverage improves globally. This is the foundation for faster communication, better GPS systems, and even future space travel for regular people. In short, reusable rockets are making space more accessible than ever before. The future, right now multiple companies are racing to perfect this technology. Some are trying new landing methods. Others are building even bigger reusable systems. And while failures still happen, each attempt brings us closer to a future where rocket launch and land as routinely as airplanes. So, for decades, rockets were built to be used once and lost forever. But reusable rockets have completely changed the game. They are turning space travel from something rare and expensive into something scalable and sustainable. And we are just getting started. Because the next time you see a rocket launch, don't just watch it go up, watch it come back. If you found this interesting, hit like and subscribe because the future of space is closer than you think.